Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. This is Madden 18 on EA Sports. Today's matchup features two teams looking for a win. It's the Broncos coming in at 7-5, going up against the Chiefs, who come in at 4-8.
Larry, we are at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, as you get a look at Sports Authority Field at Mile High. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This will be taken short. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a record-setting quarterback at Wesley College, Joe Callahan.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Throwing to start the drive, Callahan, and that is incomplete. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Off-play action. Callahan. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. I know some of the talk after last week's loss was the O-line struggles. They gave up 4 sacks. He got hit here and taken down again, so that's something to monitor.
It is something to monitor, but they've got to help their offensive line out. Maybe a little bit different play calling, right? Draws, screens, get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker, maybe some quick game passes. All of that to try and help slow down a pass rush and make things easier on their offensive line.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Operating from the gun, Callahan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And they'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Still leaves them with 4th and short. Any chance you go for it?
It's definitely in the back of my mind. In fact, I've discussed it with my staff all week long, different situations that I may want to go for it. Where's the ball in the field? Do I have confidence in my trigger guy? What am I going to do? I'm also talking about my analytics department. What are the odds? If I don't get it, what's it going to do to me the rest of the game? Personally, I end up taking all that, putting it in my head, and making a decision. And you know me, I'm probably going to go for it.
Wow, you want to make an opening drive statement.
Yes, I do. Once I have the ball and I've got it on the move, I don't want to just give up that easily.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback. First down, Griffith looking middle, and that's complete. And now off to the races down the right side, and all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year, and the Broncos have taken the early lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Gould now out to kick it away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. So the Chiefs offense heads out. There's a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and
have
out.
that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
Well, you had the punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13. And the big meat on the D-line, we'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them. And the Broncos go to a nickel set on 3rd down.
Yeah, they've got an extra DB out there. From the gun, Callahan. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th. Here's Garrett Swanson now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. And not the result they were hoping for there, at least in terms of the kick team, as that'll get out of bounds at just the 35-yard line. So the Broncos come back out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
They run again with Carson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, it's Carson. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play.
Whether it's what we call an even front or an odd front, And an odd front's real easy to figure out. If that guy is lined up over the nose of the center, typically that's an odd front defense. Odd number of people, meaning 3-4 versus the 4-3, which is an even front. You've got to control those guys in the middle. Whether it's the nose or the 2 defensive tackles in a 4-man front, if those guys can't get moved, you cannot run the ball in the middle of the field. And in that play, they were able to actually take care of business.
Looking to throw. Griffith. And now running right through it. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. Quincy Enunwa with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Now Gold for the extra point. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. Gold now out to kick it away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. And now here comes Kansas City.
And this is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. Operating from the gun, Callahan. And he whips that one incomplete there. Looking to throw on second down. Callahan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Throwing on third and long. Callahan. He's going to float this one deep right. He's got a man. Complete. A gain of 32 that time.
I know they had good coverage downfield, but you have to wonder, on third and long like that, how does that happen, that they can get that far downfield and complete a pass? You got to guard the sticks, understand where you are, so it's almost like someone fell asleep in the switch, and now that the play's been completed, they've got to dust themselves off on defense, pick it up, and figure out how to not let that happen again.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 19 carries, 54 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
And to give this time to the tailback. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
To throw on third down, Callahan looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. Fresh set of downs here. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
Now a play fake here on first down. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll make it a second down. Off the play fake, Callahan. And finding the tight end, Hooper. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. The Chiefs on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Callahan. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. So here's the kicker, Caleb Sturgis, on to try the field goal. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept in a lot of games. And now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
And Denver getting set to take the field. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
Five yards left for the offense. It's second down.
Check A2, check A2. Here we go. Man 38.
Back to throw. Griffith. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take it down to the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Here we go. Flex down. Flex.
Now it's Carson. And he'll take this one down to the 36. A gain of 3, second down. See if they stay on the ground for second down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. And an extra DB here for the Chiefs on third down.
Pass situation.
Here we go.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on fourth down.
Let's go. Grand 38.
1 quarter down here on a frigid December night. 12-0 the score. Charles and I back to Denver after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. We'll see what they'll do here as they're up against a 4th and inches. They run for it with Carson. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Give him 6 on the play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
This is where you need to rely on your offensive line, and you tell the person carrying the football, no dilly-dallying around, no trying to hit the home run. Just hit the hole hard and get in there for a first down.
Here's Carson. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. They run it with Carson, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let him go to the football and make a play.
This is Carson. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now a first carry for Donnell Pumphrey. And he'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. They'll run again with Pumphrey, and not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short, no gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and the lead extends. It's 15-0. And Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up.
Boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. The Chiefs on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Here we go. 339. 339.
Operating from the gun. Callahan. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Let's face it, when you have a guy who can pick up those types of runs and keep the chains moving or stay ahead of the chains, you're making everyone else on offense happy because you're opening things up to allow for a whole lot of different play calls.
They'll toss it out to Carson. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. They'll run here with Pumphrey. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Great play there off the end. Question, Charles, in a 4-3, you hear about the D tackles a lot. What's the role of the ends?
What they want to do is control the edges of the defense. And you always hear about an offense talking about setting the edge in the running game. Well, the defense wants to do exactly the same thing. In the defensive end, often against an offensive tackle, sometimes a tight end, they can't let themselves get hooked and let a running back get outside, because if they do that, that hurts the integrity of the defense overall.
My man, the encyclopedia. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. And Gold is able to put it through. And that's going to open the lead up now to 3 scores at 18-0. So no problems here in the field goal department, making now 2 for 2.
Yeah, he's normally pretty reliable, so not much of a surprise there.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
I've yet to meet a wide receiver who likes to block more than catching the football, but the best ones understand that that's how they'll actually get more passes thrown to them if they help in the run game. And anytime you get a run of that yardage, that means the wide receivers did help. They get down to what a lot of people call the second level, the linebackers, or the third level where the defensive backs are, and they get out in front and put their bodies out there and create more space for their runners to gain the yardage.
On 1st and 10, Callahan, and it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Second down now after the incompletion. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
And that's why you see so many teams play a 3-4 defense, because that set gives you a lot of flexibility about where to bring pressure from, and it's hard for an offense to pick it up. Left side, right side, up the middle, especially with some really flexible linebackers.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Callahan. This first running back, McCoy. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. They go play action here on 1st down. Looking deep now for McCoy. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Give him 30 yards there. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there. 2
big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Set. Green, 39. Green,
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Denver right after this. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. From the gun, Callahan. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal. To throw on second down, Callahan. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. So second and goal there from the 1. They go to the air.
And the perfect down to throw the football in this sequence. Second down is always kind of the, do they throw it, do they run it? They worked it out to perfection on that one by throwing it into the end zone.
Caleb Sturgis now for the point after. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. This will be taken very short. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Let's go.
Throwing on first down. Griffith. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Looking to throw on second down. Griffith. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The Broncos on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Griffith finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
If it's for baseball, we call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. On first down, Callahan. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before break. Callahan. And that is incomplete. So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. As we send you on down to our studios in Orlando, where standing by is Larry Ridley with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, back to you guys in a minute. But first, it's indeed time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Broncos are happy to be sitting in the locker room with a lead. The Chiefs won't panic either. They know they just need to take it one play at a time. All right, let's get it going. Here's the first half highlights. Broncos with the ball midway through one. Run play coming up here, and he ends up rushing in for his second touchdown. That takes the lead up to 12. Broncos have it on 2nd and 5. McClellan's the target on the quick pass, and he'll end up at the 40-yard line before being tackled. However, they only come away with a field goal on the drive. Chiefs have it late in the second. McCoy's going to haul in the pass, and this play will go for 6. The Chiefs down by 11. That'll do it from our EA Sports Studios. Let's get back to Denver with Brandon and Charles.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a second down. To throw on second down, Griffith. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. First and 10, Griffith. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll get him to the ground, but he got all the way down to the 30-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Broncos on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They run with Pumphrey. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
As a guy carrying the ball, your eyes are going to direct your feet, and you're hoping they carry you to the open spaces. But it's awfully difficult at times because you have so many things you have to look out for. Where's the line blocking? Where's the traffic coming from? Tough to find open spots.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. Looking to throw on second down. Callahan, and he slings one that's incomplete. The Chiefs on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Callahan. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Here's Garrett Swanson now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. Yeah, not a great one there. Out of bounds in the air. And the offense is going to be set up already in enemy territory inside the 45. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent, just the 1 touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader, making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like that.
I just want you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this 3rd and 4th quarter. Are you touched? He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
Respect. Every now and then when we see a really good run, we really tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did, what the receivers did to help. Sometimes the running back's pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of good yardage and made it happen with great effort.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. Griffith trying to lay one up deep. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect. Ten yards still left on second down.
Here we go.
To throw again. Griffith. Incomplete. And the Chiefs showing a dime look as they defend this 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, Griffith. Throwing right, and that's complete. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. So they're operating in the red zone. Throwing on first down. Griffin. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Well, his first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
And oh, can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far. Gold now out to kick it away. This will be taken short. And an alley to run. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
On first down, Callahan. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll run it now out of the gun. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're not winning at the point of attack for an offensive line, maybe they're getting out physical, spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically. You just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running backs.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Callahan throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Here's Garrett Swanson now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Second down now after the pass completion.
Double tight, guys, double tight. You got 4. Flex round!
Now a handoff here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll lead here to a third down. From the gun, Griffith. And Davis with it left side. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
Another good run there, and now we're seeing an offense that's imposed its will on a defense. When we talk about that all the time, what does it really mean? It means that the guys on the offensive line, they feel like they can do whatever they want. They're in the huddle saying, run it again. Give us another chance to smack someone and create some space. On the defensive side of the ball, not only have they imposed their will against you, you're almost powerless to figure out what you're doing there, but you got to keep your spirit up at the same time, and they're taking that too.
Looking to throw. Griffith throwing middle, and it's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. To throw on 2nd down, Griffith. Oh, a nice spin. And some space here. Skirts by at the 15. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the play. And now 1st down following that long gain. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Back to throw. Griffith. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive only yields 3 points.
Yeah, they were able to move the football, but the defense stiffened once their backs went to the end zone, and they were able to hold them to just 3.
And a good effort on the return there gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Throwing to start the drive. Callahan. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Throwing again. Callahan. He finds McCoy. He got 29 yards that time.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Let's go. Green.
On 1st and 10, Callahan. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Let's go. 319. 319.
Operating from the gun, Callahan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
So the Broncos come back out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that.
Toe bashed it.
Super toe.
Let's go. Red 38.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well, because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam through the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said hello.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Here's Kevin Huber now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Take it at the 37. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. In trouble, and he's taken down. Raekwon McMillan, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Looking to throw on second down. Callahan had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down. The Chiefs on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This will be 3rd and 15. From the gun, Callahan. He's going to float this one deep right side. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Treston Decoud picks it. Pass the... There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Gold to add the extra point. And this part of the game's been an adventure thus far, but this one is good. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken about the 12. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. So the Chiefs offense heads out. There's a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. To throw on second down. Callahan caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Let's go.
From the gun on third down. Callahan. And he fires one, but incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have, it's chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. Here's Garrett Swanson now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Broncos coming hard, and it's blocked. And that play was made coming up the middle. That wasn't a punt block from the outside, Charles.
That means someone had their eyes in the wrong place, and that would be the personal protector. Look in the middle first before you scan to the side. Sometimes they get distracted and think the threat is coming off the edge. Up the middle is the one you have to care about the most because that's the quickest spot and the quickest way to the punter.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. The Broncos on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Come on, let's go.
Operating from the gun. Griffith. And that is incomplete. Here's Kevin Huber now as he's on to punt for Denver. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. Throwing on first down. Callahan. And this one's incomplete.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his second drop indeed not a good look. So 2nd and 10 here. To throw again. Callahan. And he fires one incomplete.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in a running back drop.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. On third down, Callahan. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
On first down, Callahan. And this is incomplete. Second down following the incompletion. Throwing again. Callahan. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for third down.
Playing pass all the way.
From the gun, Callahan, and almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
Here's Garrett Swanson now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Broncos coming hard, and it's blocked. And they're going to wind up with a football now at the 37-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And a great spot to start this drive from here.
Come on, let's go!
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. On first down, they go with Dixon. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Second down following the run. On the run, it's Pumphrey. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
If this was boxing, you think maybe they would have thought about stopping this one because this defense has been bruised, it's been battered, but this is why they keep the fight going, right? They just got done with a really nice play, showing they still got a little bit left, don't they?
Haven't had many plays that they can clip, put in the film room, and smile about, but, hey, there's one.
Clip and save.
The Broncos on third down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This will be 3rd and 5.
Delay of game, offense.
Play clock hit 0. Don't know what went wrong there, Charles, but it's going to cost them 5 yards.
Has to be some organization from the sideline. Sometimes when you're trying to decide on what play to send in, the play caller has to move a little bit faster.
The Broncos on third down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This is 3rd and 10. A quick handoff to Vitale. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Call it a gain of 5, 4th down now.
And that's why that position was created. Big, powerful, strong guy who can carry the ball and plow forward. That's exactly why you have him on the field.
And they won't run a play here, no victory formation. They will indeed try to get 3 more.
This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Broncos, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.